Welcome, everyone, to today's stream. First stream of Subnautica. First live stream of Subnautica that I'm doing. And we are, of course, starting a brand new game save because, you know, we're going to be doing a big base design, ultimately, that everybody's going to help contribute ideas for and help, you know, figure out where we're going to do it, how we're going to build certain things, and hopefully everybody's going to be happy with the end result. I know it's going to take a lot of work to build a really big base, especially when everybody's contributing ideas. And so, of course, as I have in the description, and I said in my community post earlier, we will be doing mods again. So there'll be certain ones that I've been trying out in my modded gameplay that will be featured in this, like the Easy Craft mod, the auto sort mod, things like that, to make it easier to manage the inventory stuff and to build. And no, communist boy, this is not creative. This is going to be normal survival, just with some mods to make things a little bit smoother in terms of building. You know, taking the Cyclops out, gathering a full cargo hold of supplies, and then coming back with that, you know, instead of having to dump everything out or go in and grab parts, I'm just going to have the Easy Craft mod, which will say, hey, there's supplies here, let's build. Shout out to Kiwi! A shout out to everybody that's joining us. Thank you for coming to hang out with me today. I would hope we'd have a lot of people joining us. Shout out to Big Chungus. That's an interesting name. Alright, but yeah, I hope we have a lot of people joining us, because we did have a lot of people vote for doing Subnautica. A lot more than I thought it would be for this game. I mean, I already do 2 videos a week, but alright, we'll stick with it. And let's see. Alright, so here we go. Start our PDA. Now, of course, today we are starting fresh, so we're going to be doing a lot of just the initial stuff, getting things rolling. So no big base build today, but I'm hoping we can at least get a few things going with a small base, so I have some storage, have some place for things. Shout out Tango Squad! Yeah. Precursor prawn suit. Interesting, you know, I would think that the precursors, obviously, you know, they did not show themselves to be aquatic species. They weren't, you know, living in water, because they have a lot of interior airspace where they, you know, for their structure. So I would assume, yes, they would have to have some kind of apparatus, whether it's a suit or something else, in order to work in water. And so, yeah, precursor prawn suit, having some variation of that would be kind of nice. We're going to start by grabbing a bunch of food stuff and stuff for making water. Where, get back here. Come here. Come here. This is always the slow part of the game. Getting started, getting food going. My favorite creature in the game? Oh, you can't expect me to say anything other than cuttlefish. They're so cute. Even though, you know, you can't, like, eat them or anything. No, Anthony, I should not be doing Below Zero live stream, because I'm already doing videos for it, and even doing videos, there's not enough new content of Below Zero right now. There's barely enough content, really, in Below Zero to make videos. Live streams, I'd be, you know, get to a point where the live stream has nothing else for me to do until an update comes out, and we'd be kind of stuck. So I'm doing original Subnautica, and plus that's what everybody was voting for, was original Subnautica with the base builds. We just don't have enough stuff in Below Zero at the moment to make it really work. Dawn, thank you for hanging out and loving my Subnautica videos. I'm having more trouble than normal getting bladderfish right now. I'm not doing... I still got plenty of... We have a lot of food. I need more bladderfish. I need water. Alright, unlikely chance of survival. You know what? I don't need it right now, but we'll grab it anyway. I was that split second too late to grab it. Favorite Leviathan? Oh, come on, Big Mama. Because, you know, at the end, it's like, I want some calamari, and she just lets you sit there and chop at her, even though it does nothing. Ooh, baby peeper. Oh no, baby whole fish. That was a very small whole fish. Now, I did think about adding some other mods in, like, just for the fun factor, but I want to focus on just the building with this. So we do have, like I said, the management mods for cargo storage, things like that. I'm also going to be using the, like, the decoration mod, because that gives us some more capabilities in terms of what we can do. You know, decorative-wise, whether it's a plant decoration or some other decoration. Let's get that stuff out. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got easy craft. I was thinking I need to hold it. Gotta remember I have easy craft, so we can just go ahead and dump that in. And I'm gonna go ahead and make some water. Get my water and food going. Favorite furniture? I would say none of the built-in furniture really stands out to me. I like the decorations mod because one of the things it adds is circular couches. And that, to me, is like just a really nice touch. You get that, you know, if you line it up right, you put it right in the middle of a multi-purpose room. Just some of the decoration mod gave a lot more stuff that felt like it should have been in the game. So that would be my favorite one there, is from the decoration mod, if I had to go with the favorite furniture. Favorite biome? Oh, that's a tough one. I would say my favorite one, resource-wise, plateaus, because there's so much you get resource-wise. In terms of visuals, that's tough. The glowing mushroom cave is pretty nice visually, except for the, of course, the snakes going everywhere, and then the blood oil biome is super nice in terms of visuals when you get down there in the darker areas. It just looks really good. So I would say it you know, visually you've got one that's going to be a favorite, and then resource-wise, I would still go with, like, the plateaus, because it's just a good location. Crash fish. Ow! Plateaus are so well placed that they're just right next to everything. Ah, cave sulfur already. Don't you love it? You know what, we'll take the egg too. I expect fully that we're going to make a lot of alien containments at some point and have a lot of different babies going. Oh, look. Plenty of crash fish egg. Aye! Get away. That's the first time I think I've actually been looking at them when they decide to blow up.
Oxygen.
Yeah, there is a way in Below Zero, what I've seen from other players, you can get the snow fox, but it's kind of, you have to use a little trick to get it in the game right now. It's not like it's just, oh yeah, here you go, use it. But, I mean, it's still buggy too, and from what I've seen of other people actually using the snow fox, it does not really do much right now. So, I'm still sticking with doing like this, because there's just more content in the original. Below Zero, like I said, at some point we'll get where I cannot do anything else until they release an update, and I don't want to get stuck with that. Go ahead and get some of those. And I know I've got copper. I've got some titanium. I should be able to make a few supplies now. And I'm surprised, honestly. I understand, you know, it kind of limits, you know, makes you think more about what you're using, but I cannot believe they didn't add more hotkey slots to the new game. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead cook some more food as well. I mean, I like my mod. I don't need 12 slots on there, but at least say like 8. You know, you're still limited in your inventory space, but that way you can have the, you know, you don't have to swap between habitat builder, repair tool, laser cutter kind of thing. So, yeah, we need, of course, scanner tool, so I can go get those nice blueprints. And we need, I'm not going to worry about flashlight yet. silicone rubber. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some. So I got battery. Yeah, I got stuff for battery. I've got everything. So basically, I just need to go find some creep bonds, and that will get us going, at least in terms of having enough. Let's get bearing on it. There, should be in this direction a little ways. And of course, just start scanning everything. Move the cam in front of O2. Sorry, this is not set up for Subnautica necessarily. Give me just 1 second and I will do that. I think I can make it work fluidly enough without it being like a major issue. The problem is, if I move it too much, then it's gonna be like, yo, I'm in the way of something else. So we'll try it like this. We'll see how that works. Hopefully that works. I try not to move things too much once I get them set up, just because I get them set and it's like, that's perfect. There's no undo in like OBS and Streamlabs OBS. You can't sit there and be like, yeah, just undo that. So if you make a mistake, you kind of just have to finagle it back into place. Alright, we got one scan. Yes! Another scan! Sea Glide. Awesome! Love getting it that quickly. Beacon too. We're gonna actually move fairly quickly, I believe, today. I'll get more stuff. I would not say I'm good at Subnautica. I have played through it enough times at this point. I am remembering. I remember things. You know, and I don't remember everything. I just remember well enough, like, oh yeah, if I go this way, I'll find this. This is, let's see, I'm on my 4th season of gameplay with my modded series. And so this is going to be like my 5th playthrough when we get done with this. So, yeah, I've done quite a few things a few times through this game. Hello, Jonathan Cole. Giants, I am not playing with that mod, the nitrox, just because I keep seeing, you know, people trying that and having a lot of issues with it. Also on that, Subnautica is just really a single-player game for me. I've never seen it as being like a multiplayer game. Got a Cyclops in your first freedom save. Alright, what's the suggestion, Jonathan? I'm always open to some suggestions. Oh, what, vein nibble. One communist boy, only gathering supplies still. You have not missed much. I'm just still swimming around gathering stuff, scanning whatever I can. Hello, Marcus. Alright, let's see. I don't have any storage space left, so we're gonna start with just making stuff. And I'm gonna have to reorganize. Yeah, repair tool. I am not going to repair the radio yet because 1, we're focusing on building a big base, and 2, I'm finally gonna actually try it where I complete the game story mode setup prior to doing the radio, so we can actually see that little message that you get saying, you know, the sunbeam cannot land, you'll have to find another way around, you know, off the planet kind of thing. Just so, you know, we have that little variation. That'll be another thing that's done with this series. And, oh, I'm missing silver ore. If I get silver ore, I go ahead and go upgrade my tank now. And I'm not using that yet. Let's get... Oh, my food's actually good right now, too. So, I'm going to toss some stuff away, hopefully. Huh, one thing! There we go. I'm going to have to make some storage. Let's see. Habitat builder. I need to make computer chip. Wiring kit. Wiring kit, of course, I'm going to need silver for. So, that's my first thing, is getting some silver. Table coral sample, easy enough. Gold, that's another thing. Alright, so... finding some of that stuff will be helpful. I think you mean you can't forget my base. on the floating island. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I'm not going to try that. I really hope we do something other than the floating island this time. I have done that so many times. It would be nice to do something else elsewhere for this series. Let's see, I need silver. So, I also need to scan a lot of stuff. Should do a base with this CEP. CEP, what do you mean by CEP? I'm sorry, I'm not... I can't relate that abbreviation to an item in game. Alright, we got breathing spot, and this should bring me into an area where I have, hopefully, some silver gold deposits. Top of the floater island all the way to the gun. Do you mean, the underwater floating island or the above water floating island? Because you mean the above water floating island, that's gonna be a long base. Yay, creature egg. Oh, the umbilical inside. And yeah, I need the flashlight now. Or I need my seamoth. Oh, hi, buddies. How's it going? Got some, new friends already. Little stalker friends. I think they are after me. No. Alright. Dude, a base in the Aurora, I have not tried it since full release, but I know before full release, you could only build in a certain range around the Aurora. You cannot build inside certain areas. It just blocked it. Because of, like, this is, you know, the already built area kind of thing. So I don't know how well that would work. I mean, I would be willing to go up there and try building, but I don't think that's going to be a possibility. And there we go. Alright, got my gold. Always good spot come to this and get silver and gold early in the game. As long as you don't burn yourself. Base in the bone shark pit. I'm not worried about, like, nasty kind of thing. I'm worried more about visuals and, of course, having good access to resources. If I'm building... Yeah, I'm not building in the void again. I've already done that. That will be so frustrating to do a big base in unless I just build at the top and work my way down doing that. I'd rather build someplace scenic. So we could, if everybody wants to do that, try the whole build from the floating island and go all the way across. I'm sure that's going to cause lag in the end, but go all the way out to the mountain gun platform. Alright, that's 2 silver. And enough stuff for a computer chip, so I can make some stuff now. I don't want to do it in creative mode, honestly. I've done some creative mode stuff, and while for certain things, building in creative mode works great because you're not worried about so many resources, it takes some of the fun out of it. It's, you know, it's just not as attention holding for me to go in creative mode and just build everything that way. Alright, let's see. I need to repair... Yeah, not the radio. We're repairing this, get power in here. Lost River Base? That's a good option. Maybe building something that goes through a wide range of the Lost River. You know, different sections of it. Make it hard to actually, you know, maneuver through with seamoth, or especially Cyclops, but we could do like a Lost River Base where we kind of build a big area through it. Let's see, I need... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Well, I do need to make that. Deployable. Let's make... Oh yeah, I need some lubricant. So I need to go get stuff for that. Standard O2 tank. I am missing... Really? I don't have that much quartz? Let's do the quartz and I can upgrade my tank. That'll help a lot. And you know what? Right. Yes, going this way towards the plateaus. Living tree base? That is an interesting one. I do like the idea of the big mushroom tree. There's actually a couple of mushroom tree areas that we could use. But I'll basically just, you know, we'll kind of go when it gets to that point to actually move out to the base and start building it. I'll do a poll for everybody to kind of vote and see what the majority says. For now, I'm just worried about getting things rolling. And I definitely want to get to where I have my Cyclops, because the Cyclops is going to be the best way to get a lot of supplies. Surface to the lava alien base. I'm assuming you're meaning to go the shorter route through the long tunnel. Oh, that would be... Wow, that would be a lot of titanium. Just to do the connections, the tubes. Oh, of course, my inventory is full. What can I dump right now? Now we can drop the acid mushroom because there's plenty of those around.
30 seconds.
You know, I would assume I have enough quartz at the moment. If not, then I should have more. Yeah, the mountain island wouldn't be a bad idea. Actually, one of the ideas I had hoped somebody would say would be just a base, both above water and below water at the mountain island, so I can have stuff that's down below, kind of encircling the island, and then build stuff up that goes up and off of the island. Have just the whole place one big complex, which would be kind of cool. Would be... At the worst case, if we build close enough to the mountain island, I'm going to take the opportunity to make like a big solar farm there and just kind of jump everything across with power connectors to the base, so I can, you know, have you know, a big solar farm there that just powers my base. I'm definitely going to do a lot of different things with the base design, whatever we choose. All right, so I can do wired kit now. So I just need to take my tank out. And I don't have room for it. Let's see. Can I... You know what? We'll do some food and water. I got some bladderfish I can use up. That'll get me some space. We'll figure out some place in the end for, like, you know, where we're gonna build. And if it ends up being just something like, hey, let's build this super massive base that extends from this point to this point, we'll do that. If everybody's like, hey, let's build here and just build up and up, we'll do that. You know, I have done that where I built a huge tower going up, which serves no purpose other than just to say I'm gonna climb up really high and jump off. Alright. There, I'm topped off. Now I've got some food for the road. Or, you know, for the water. Let's see. No! Give me room. There we go. Alright. Let's get this new upgraded tank. That will help free up some space. Bam. Hello, flaming bacon. Something with fish tank elevator. I would definitely be all about doing like a fish tank elevator. I'm actually expecting to have to do some big set of alien containments. I wouldn't mind doing like a whole kind of aquarium thing where we have different towers going vertically for each different species in the end. One communist boy, what's the glitch you found? I will certainly try to see about it. And Emerald Dragon, hello. Thanks for joining us. Okay, I need some more equipment. Need my habitat builder. What am I missing on the habitat builder? Acid mushroom, of course, I dumped those, and the table coral sample. Alright, easy to get. So, acid mushroom. This one of my... Yeah, that's one of my things that I dropped, and it... All my stuff rolled away. Oh! Everything just rolled away. Alright, table coral sample. Get these. Come on. Alright, so that should free me up some more stuff. Oh, floaters on the life pod to make it fly. That is interesting. I don't think I'm going to try that just yet. I think I'm going to wait on that one. Not that I'm against, you know, taking a trip into space. I mean, that's what we're supposed to be doing. And, of course, I'm out of copper. But, you know, I think at this point I just want to worry about getting some more stuff going. Maybe at the end, if you remind me when we get close to the end of the stream, I'll save and we'll give it a try. Alright, copper. Give me copper. Yes. There we go. I think that's enough, but... Ooh. Good. He got stuck. Cave sulfur? Yep. And scan. Oh, the life pod glitches, but I stay still. Oh, so I don't get to go into space. How disappointing. Actually, I've got enough of these already. What? I don't need more of those. Let's drop that. And let's go back. Try to build some stuff. Oh, yes, more copper. Alright. Now, I know if you put, like, floaters on certain things, they'll float up higher. Like, you could put floaters on, and they'll attach to the Cyclops, and it'll float upwards, and it can also turn sideways a bit, causing problems. Oh, yeah, I can make the rebreather soon, too. Alright, let's see, I need that. Why do I not have the wiring kit? Oh, every time. Alright, battery. I'll at least free up some space with that. Alright, so I need one more silver for the wiring kit. And I need lubricant and copper wire. Alright, let's go get... Let's head back out to this direction. Find that cave again. The geyser. I can get my lubricant stuff. And I can get my, hopefully silver that I need. Do a base at the gun only? No, things will respawn in the game, mainly when you exit the game. I have so many times in my third series, my build a big base series, where I was building several bases, and it drove me crazy in the end. Yeah, there were several times I cleared the entire area around me and ended up, you know, going back only to have stuff spawn in. Like, you know, I go into the plateaus and there'd be no glass left around me. And then after I saved the game, you know, came back later, another day, load in, you know, or not glass, but quartz. I have quartz all around me. I'd have more, you know, wreckage, everything like that. So you can get stuff to spawn back in. And I have seen it where even the deposits will spawn in as well. Fresh. Where I've gone through an area, cleared every single deposit, and then came back to find new outcroppings to harvest. Alright, going this way. Make a floating platform out of floating lockers and floaters. I'm not sure how well that platform would work. I haven't even... Can you build on top of the floating lockers and it not cause an issue? 'Cause I have not tried that. I never thought of like, hey, let me put floating lockers here and try to build on top of them. If that will work, we can do that. Alright, some gold, some more salt for my cured fish. Yes, excuse me, sir. The right. Over, I think it was, yeah, there we go. Knew it was close by. Let's get some O2 before I do a dive. Alright. Watching for those. More of those. Yes! 2 silver. Copper, yes! And, oh, ow, ow. Hot. Hot foot. I'll get... full inventory. Alright. This should hopefully give me at least the habitat builder. And I'll make a few connectors to start doing some storage lockers. Save my game? Nah, we're not gonna worry about it yet. This early, I don't have anything that's gonna eat me that badly yet. And I'm pretty decent with watching myself in the geyser there. Apex Legends. I know that I've been told to check that. I feel like I did look at that a little bit. That's more of a first-person shooter game, though, right? Let's see. All right, where? Yep, habitat builder. Go, go. All right.
Designed to construct habitats.
Or 5. There we go. Or actually, yeah. Let's do 3, and then I'll get my sea glide. So I'm missing the lubricant. Really? Alright, so I can make lubricant.
Lubricant is essential for the construction of vehicles.
Copper wire. I bet it's the copper wire or battery. Battery. I need. Oh, acid mushroom. Hopefully I've got enough copper for everything. There we go. Yeah, Apex, first-person shooter. I may give it like a look off screen at some point, but if it's like a first-person shooter style, like PUBG, Fortnite, that's not my thing so much. I really don't like those. First-person shooter, I'm much more of a, you know, Fallout, things like that sort of first-person shooter. Even Doom, not like, you know, the last man standing type thing. Alright, outcroppings for copper. Plenty of floaters around. Yeah, I know I could dock the Cyclops at the gun platform. That would be a nice little aspect. But, you know, you don't have to do that. I mean, I've seen other YouTubers build, like, little docking mechanisms. As long as you don't bump things too much, you don't break anything on your base, and people have built little, like, tube constructions to dock their Cyclops. I know I tried it, and it was, you know, yeah, don't bump things sort of situation, and then you don't break everything. Ark Survival, no, I'm not going to do that game, and the reason why is it's so poorly optimized, it's so buggy. You know, I install it, I play it for a few hours, and then it just infuriates me to the point that I uninstall it completely. And then, you know, 6 months later, I come back, do it again. Same thing. Infuriates me to the point that I just say, yeah, I can't do this. Because, you know, it's inconsistent at best. I have sat there and done a, you know, cliff edge base. And running up to the platform, I've tried to jump in, or jump on top. And sometimes I don't make it. And then the next time, running and jumping from the same spot, it would have me jump all the way over the platform and 30 feet off the edge of the platform to where I end up, you know, something as inhumanly possible but the next time I would try jumping, I would barely make it at all. So it's just very inconsistent. One reason I do not like it, because it's buggy like crazy. And then, as other people say, it is not optimized. I could not even run it on my old graphics card without it stuttering constantly. And even with my 1080, it still stutters quite a bit. We need copper again. Ah. Oh. This is regular Subnautica. Tigs. Yeah, no power yet. I gotta get some power going for it. I just wanted to get like at least a single storage locker, so if I can't find the supplies I need for power, I can go ahead and at least toss things inside. I hate doing the storage lockers because, the floating lockers, because you don't, you know, once you get things going, it's like they serve no purpose. You can't reclaim materials. I've just never been a fan of them. As long as you can actually build a structure and lockers, go that route. The floating ones just, you know, it's very short-lived purpose. Alright. Need one more piece of copper, I think, is all I'm missing. Oh no, quartz, quartz. That's right, I need quartz. I think I just... Yeah, I got that quartz. Okay, so can I find any more copper before I go back? Hopefully. Yes! One more copper. Oh. Sounded like a crash fish just blew up in the distance. The stream is going on 40 minutes already. I am aiming for at least 3 hours, if not longer. Just depends on how I'm feeling about the 3-hour mark. I don't have my next desk set up yet because I've got to get a new house and have the room for it. But once I get a new place and can do it, I'm going to have like a sit-to-stand desk so I can switch between sitting and standing, and it'll make longer streams a lot more tolerable for my back. Yes, 58 viewers now, actually, Communist Boy. Yeah. Arctic expansion, I've said earlier, it's just there's not enough in it right now to really warrant doing a full stream series on it, unfortunately. I wish there was, but there just isn't enough content for it right now. Let's go ahead and drink up and eat those. And now I've got some storage going, so next step will be, even though I have the fabricator here, I don't think it will pull from the other one, but maybe it will. Maybe it will pull from that storage as well. It looks like it is doing that. Yes, okay. So, need to find that. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead. I need Sea Glide now. Battery, lubricant, copper wire. Didn't I already make the lubricant? Maybe it's the battery was the last thing I needed. I think is what it was. Acid mushroom. That's right. Let's get some acid mushroom. Hopefully it will work now. If it doesn't, then I'm going to assume, yeah, I am. It's not pulling from the area, it's pulling from the base itself. Alright, what you're gonna do? Oh, come on. I feel like I've got everything. I believe. No, I did use up the lubricant. Okay, so I've got that. Battery, and you know what, we'll just grab all this stuff right now. I have room for it in my storage. Let's go and get this done, then I can come in and start gathering more stuff and moving everything to the tube base. Alright, what am I missing here? I got the stuff for lubricant, so it's got to be the copper wire. I really don't have enough for copper wire. I am short copper wire. I'm actually short copper.
Caution.
I've noticed I'm getting closer and closer to having problems with copper now in this game.
May result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Yeah, flaming cured food lasts, whereas cooked food doesn't. So, you know, if you just find salt early in the beginning, that's what you really need it for. Do cured food because it just won't degrade like cooked food will. It does do a hit to your hydration, but it's so little that it's really negligible. I've never had a problem using the cured food for that. And that's always good to have when you're doing like a long trip somewhere. If you don't have food production, like, you know, you don't have food production in your seamoth, so take some cured food with you. 2 sea glides? Did I make 2 sea glides? I thought I made just 1 sea glide. Oh! Duh! Thank you! I'm so focused on everything, including talking to you guys, I forgot I actually made the sea glide. Okay, thank you for pointing that out. This is what happens when you're not focusing on just the game itself. Alright, well in that case, I've got everything I need. Except for storage. So let's just do storage now. And regular lockers until I get the, I need Magnetite and Ruby for the auto-sort ones. So yeah, Ruby, Magnetite. So this is just going to be for now. Get these going. So I have some storage. Oh, that awkward spot there. And I don't think I'm actually going to need more space, but we'll go ahead and do... We'll leave the back open. Tons of titanium available already. Until now. Alright, now I need that. Here. So, I don't have to go back and forth. Table core sample. We'll go ahead and grab a couple of these. Alright. Oh, I'm still doing my modded series. I'm not stopping that yet. I'm going to keep that going. I still have other mods I kind of want to check out. This is just so we can do the live stream aspect of it all. Alright, so I've got... Fabricator. Okay, so now I need... Really, I need to get some scans going now. Let's go ahead and cure another piece of food. I need some water to carry with me. Oh, and I'm out of bladderfish. Alright, so I'll need some more of those. Let's see what we can drop. Nothing. Let's just go. So, not really any place super close to get Ruby. But I do need to start getting some scans going. And I know through this area, going towards the Aurora, with the teacup farms over here, I've usually had no problem finding stuff for the mobile vehicle bay, which could be helpful. Go ahead and get a seamoth going now for more storage on long trips. Also kind of want to go ahead and make a rebreather before I have to make the radiation suit. And I will come back and get stuff for the radiation suit. Of course, grab all the really good sandstone outcroppings. Oh, already got our, you know, sick boy here. Man, he's infected. Look at that, those herpes. Come here. I need to scan you. Scan your herpes. Right? That's what it is.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, see? Mobile vehicle bay. Alright. Let's get some O2. Let me have a second look at chat. Upgraded vehicles mod. Is that the one, Prime, that the deeper you go, the stronger things get? Because I already have vehicle mods that upgrade certain things, like you can build the additional upgrades for them to go deeper and such. That to me seemed just more enjoyable than saying, oh, automatically get stronger as you go deeper kind of thing. That just didn't sit well with me in terms of my gameplay. You know, if it gets stronger going deeper, it's like, oh, you got that, you know, some magical hull technology that the more pressure's on it, the stronger it gets, sort of thing. I'd rather just go like, yeah, I added this reinforcement to the hull. If you mean like the recharging upgrades, like the solar and thermal ones, and yeah, I know I just did that with the solar one for that. That lets you stack them, which is nice because it basically treats it like a battery. It's just a little charging battery that gives you, you know, something that when you need a recharge, it will charge immediately until it's drained, as long as there's, you know, you got power in it. And it doesn't affect like the nuclear one. Thermal reactor, yeah, it should stack. I haven't bothered with testing it myself exactly. Mainly because I much prefer stacking the the solar mod, because hey, you can do that on the move, as opposed to, you know, having to sit in place. That's why I went with 6 of the, you know, nuclear mods. Because then I have, that's 36,000 power there. Alright, come on, there should be more. Yes, another scanning room fragment, so that's 2 or 3 already. I may start finding some of the seamoth pieces out here. Actually, I think... Yes, there we go. Scanner room. Done. That's it.
New blueprint acquired.
So we got a scanner room unlocked. I know a few places going back that way where we'll find seamoth and bioreactor fragments. We're close to the mushroom cave right now, actually. No, I don't. I can't remember if I am subbed to PewDiePie or not. I don't really even get to watch that much more in terms of YouTube with my subs that I do have. I'm just always working on something for this or working my job. My free time to just relax has gone out the window between work, studying for certifications through work, working on videos, live streaming, trying to find a house, improve my streaming setup as it stands right now, and of course looking for upgrades for when I move. I'm out of time. Grow the red grass with a mod or without a mod? Because I believe the decorations mod gives you the ability to grow the red grass. I don't think you can normally. At least not that I've ever tried. To grow stuff, you have to get like a cutting, and the red grass doesn't really give you cuttings. Come here, Mr. Peeper. Alright, so that was an eclipse. I kind of forgot what I was looking for, other than, of course, I need just a lot of stuff right now. Let's see, how much? Yeah, I got room. Let's go ahead and get some of these. Get like 1 creepvine sack and 1 cutting. I think I get... Yes, more copper. Moonpool level gap above the water. I really don't know. I think I feel like I've seen where somebody did a moonpool above water and they managed to, use a cheat or, console command, basically get the seamoth to dock in there, and then when you dropped out, it just dropped you way down into the water. Alright, here we go. Reason I love the EasyCraft mod and will love the all the sort mod is I don't have to worry about what goes where. Okay, still gathering supplies. I need scans for that, of course. And I'll need scans for battery charger. Let me think. Battery charger. Going this way. Wrecked near my modded season base. I think had battery charger scans. Illusion, you love Subnautica? Oh, I'm glad you love Subnautica. Hi, Elena, Anthony, Minecraft Video Master. You play on PS4 and organize everything. That's the way I do it. I like organizing just because, it makes it easier to find out what you're missing. Doesn't even matter if I have the EasyCraft mod. I can go and look like, oh, I'm missing copper. Okay, I am close to where I built my Season 3 base. Or, no, Season 4 base. My modded gameplay base. Should be right over this way. Yep, there we go. Cave entrance.
Leading to an unknown environmental biome.
So the moonpool will catch at the last moment. We might have to try that with one spot. Wonder if I could even, like, there's any way. We'll play with glitches and stuff like that too. I'll be fine with trying to find a way to jump up higher and higher. Actually, it'd be kind of cool to do like a thing with the prawn suit, where we maybe make landing pads on a base and we jump it way up into the air and just have it up high and then jump out into the water that way. I can't remember how well the jump pads work going into or going out of the water. In the water, jump jets work great. Out of the water, I can't remember how they work. And let me out. Should be stuff all over here. Propulsion cannon fragment. You are sick and you subscribed? Well, if you're sick, then you've got plenty of time to watch videos, right? Or to hang out with us for the stream, Alina. Let's see. Where was that entrance? I feel like it was on the side, maybe. I noticed they fixed the launch yourself out of the water with the sea glide trick in below zero because I haven't been able to jump out of the water like I used to. What was that scan? Something rigged a scan thing. Propulsion cannon, alright. Yeah, I feel like if we could do that, if we could make that happen, I would like to try having something where the prawn suit just... We do a dive with it. It might take a while to get it up high enough and to build high enough, but I would like to try that as part of our base build. We'll make like a diving platform. And it might be like, like in a professional Olympic-style pool. You have multiple diving boards, so we just use that to jump our way up. And it's too dark. Plant pot and I think vehicle bay. Yeah, there we go. One. Yeah, prawn suit Olympics. Why not? I mean, we're going to have fun with this season. We're going to do a lot of weird stuff. Yes, Elena, I have a Discord server. It should be a link on the main page if it's not actually in the description below. If you go to my main page and look on my cover art, there will be a Discord link. The Discord channel is still mostly Subnautica or Empyrean oriented, but I will be, when I get the time, doing some rearranging and putting in Subnautica chat rooms for it. If anybody is interested in asking for helping with that, doing some mod work, I'll be glad to talk with you about that. And you can, of course, private message me on there. Use my sea glide as my torch. Alright, well, I'm still needing a laser cutter. There's that one room that has the laser cutter spot. Unless, if this... Can't remember if this one leads around or not. No, it leads out. See if there was anything... Oh, look at that spot there. That's got to be behind that... Yeah, data bots. See... There we go. There's that other entrance. Hey, battery charger fragment! I knew there was a battery charger thing around here. I just swam over it. Okay, so yes, I need a laser cutter tool. Oh, battery charger fragment! It's better just to go through holding down the scan button. Just don't let up. Just let it scan non-stop. Burj Khalifa of Subnautica. You mean, ooh, filled with nuclear reactors. That would be interesting just to see how much power we end up with that. It will have to be a vote for that. I'm fine with trying to do another tower of multi-purpose rooms in the end. That's not a problem. It would be a question of what we put in. Do we put in bioreactors with a ton of alien containments using the overflow mod that I've got, so that it automatically fills the bioreactors? Or do we do the nuclear reactors? Do we do a mix of both? Or do we just build a tower that's full of alien containments? I actually wonder how that would affect performance if I had like 50 alien containments stacked together, because that would be a lot of fish. I mean, if you do small fish, each one's 10 fish in the containment. So that would be a lot of fish. That could be enough to cripple even my PC. I've got a 6th gen i7 and 1080, and that might make this run like awful. So I want to avoid like stuff like that. Jonathan, I'm fine with political talk to a certain extent, as long as you're not, like, just going crazy on it and trying to be offensive. The main thing is don't be offensive. Be, you know, state your opinion, but be open to everybody else's opinion. If we get into, like, an argument type thing, then I'll have to shut that down. 500? Talk about 500 fish or 500 alien containments in one structure. I'm going to finally scan my bladderfish. Yes, more bladderfish. I need to start just getting salt and coral tube samples so I can do the disinfected water. Just not seeing a huge amount of salt right now. Or at least not grabbing a lot of salt. The theme, JP, is we're going to do a big base, like a singular big base, and everybody's going to contribute ideas for it. AZ Noob, yeah, if you want to message about politics, you can. Just make sure you're staying kind of, you don't get offensive with anybody, sort of thing. I want everybody to feel welcome, nobody to feel like they're being pushed away in any regard. Mid-game batteries. I actually looked at that mod Prime Sonic. I honestly, once I get to a certain point, the batteries and just the recharging, I've never had a major problem, so I didn't bother with the mid-game battery one. I know for some people, they probably like, yeah, great, middle ground between ion and normal, but, me, once I get to a certain point, I'm not really having that much trouble with it. Go ahead, do that, and we'll take one as a precaution, and then let's go ahead and cook some fish. Pet Reaper Leviathan. We could always try doing that. I've seen where people have done the containment cage and trap a Leviathan in there, but the problem is that the Reapers and like Sea Dragon, they glitch through walls. They can swim through stuff, so it's always a question of whether or not it's going to last in the end. They might decide to just go through the wall and then all your work's for nothing. Alright, we got that. I'm going to get some salt now. Should be a good bit of salt down this way. We'll go ahead and grab another ladder fish while I'm at it. Minecrafter, you made a base that spans the above floating island, but you did it in creative. Yeah, I could do it in creative. I just, again, like I said earlier, I like doing the survival to an extent, because while it is tedious at points to get a lot of supplies, it's more engaging. Some people like just that freedom to build whatever, and I do like that in some cases, especially when I'm just testing out like a design, but this really doesn't have as much variation as some other games I've played that do like that. So I find this just to be more enjoyable, actually, to gather the supplies and just play the game like I normally would. Alright.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna have stuff when I get back. And Reginald! Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Thank you. You're some of my favorite fish, because you're so tasty. Adam, I am doing good today. Alright, salt. We'll end this, because I am going to need a bunch of titanium. Alright. 2 hour countdown, but not really 2 hours. 2 hours in game. So much. Metal salvage. I just need salt, though. There we go. Definitely want to get a sea glide going before too long as well. Got it? Yep. Alright. There we go. Let's go back, try to get some more stuff built. Let's see. I know I scanned that, I believe. Yeah, I think I got this one earlier. Oh, but I did not get that one. Beacon fragment. There we go. Alright, so battery charger, preferably, so I can not have to keep making batteries at this stage. Yes, alright. Yay, I made it fit. There we go. Alright, battery charger done. Put some of that in there, start dumping more in. Oh boy, I'm gonna be glad to be able to get the auto sort stuff going too. Yep, sample, do that. And, was it this one? Yes, there we go. So now I should have, well, besides being able to charge stuff, water, bleach. Yes, I can make the disinfected water. Put my knife in the box. Oh, thank you for pointing that out. I will grab that after I get done with this. Mario, I like the modded Subnautica 2. Communist Boy, I do not play Clash of Clans on my phone. I used to play that a little bit, but not anymore. You know, I'm trying to get where I don't play on my phone that much, unless it's something like, yeah, I do some crosswords to, you know, help me think more, and I've got, in terms of games beyond that, most of what I do is like, learning games like Duolingo. I do that during my lunch breaks, so I can, slowly, very slowly, learn some Chinese. And then I'm going to do like Japanese next, and then later on try French again. I did not get very far with French. I think it's important to always be trying to learn something new, so that's kind of the games I play on my phones. Extra large thermal plant farm. We can do that. Again, it depends on where we ultimately decide to build. If we build in the right spot for it, I'm going to do a big solar farm. If we build in the right spot for it, we'll do a big thermal farm. I know in some cases, getting so far out with the, at least for me in the past, with the power transmitters, I've ran into problems where they stop linking, and you have to go and partially deconstruct and then reconstruct one to get it working again. Alright, and I love this big tube. Always good source of outcroppings and quartz. Ooh, yeah. Copper ore. Gotta have that copper. Save the gaming for PC. Yeah, just for general gaming, I do PC. I don't even play console that much anymore. It's just... I like the control of a keyboard and mouse in a lot of games. I like my gaming mouse. So many buttons work so much better for me. You're gonna play a game on your phone, do something, you know, use your phone to learn stuff when you're, you know, just bored. Read, learn a language, do one of those, you know, mind games that's supposed to help you increase your logic or speed thinking. Yeah, I would say I like Subnautica better with at least some of the mods. You know, some of the mods I've used, it's like, yeah, that's kind of fun or, you know, interesting for a short while, but for me, the real fun is having, you know, the, like, sorting stuff is a lot more enjoyable with the auto-sort mod, the easy craft. I mean, does make it a lot easier, just quickly build. I feel like it would, you know, it doesn't have to be that way with the easy craft for doing, I cooked too much. You know, easy craft with like your habitat builder, but at least the fabricator, stuff like that. It would be nice to see it have been built into the game. Like, oh, fabricator will pull from your storage. All right, what else am I missing right now? TJ Miller, thank you for the subscribe. And Panda Bay, I know it's on Twitch, but thank you as well. Alright, did I get everything out of here? No, I did not. We're going to take you. And I'll leave the eggs, take the water, take the food. And again, I am leaving the radio out. Right now, I'm just focused on building. And then when we get to the point in the game that I want to start doing stuff, like the storyline, we'll do the full storyline, like get everything finished and then build the radio. So the storyline basically creates that little alternate change with the sunbeam when they come in to land that says we can't land, there's too much debris. I have never done that in one of my playthroughs for video, so we're going to do that as part of this season as well. Eventually we'll finish the story, but for now we're not going to worry about it so much. Well, let's build some stuff. I've got some more things I can do. I am going to be needing... I can make the fiber mesh. I cannot make the wiring kit. There's a problem. Alright. So I am going to be still needing that soon. And then it's going to... When the Aurora explodes, we'll get the radiation suit. And I'm going to have to make another section on this. I'm going to run out of storage. Scanner room. We'll put a scanner room on the back, right? Oh, why is it... Why no fit? Is it because of my lockers inside? Really? Alright then. I'll use, as was suggested, I'm going to move the hatch to the top. Maybe I can build off of this. No, I can't. Well, it doesn't make much point in changing the hatch to the top, but we'll do it anyway. Just pop in. Alright, so it's got to be that one. Let's take this off. See if it'll let me build now. Nope. Ooh, oh, well, yeah, we'll take all this stuff out of here too. And start dumping in here. And actually, food can go right there. Mr. Reginald? The emergency thing for the U.S., you know, it's one thing I don't want to get too much into is that kind of political talk, but I'll say, you know, it's... Trump was elected based on a very specific premise, and he's trying to do that premise of a border wall. And, of course, Congress is refusing to go along with that. But for me, it needs to be a statement of it's not just what the individual, you know, Congress and senators say. You know, they were elected per state. So if you're a senator of this state, you're a congressman for this state, and your state voted mostly for Trump, and Trump was the winning vote in your state when he went, you know, through the election, then you should be voting in favor of that. You're for that state, and your state, the majority of the state, wanted that border wall, then you should be supporting it. I feel like it's, you know, he's trying to uphold his promise that he made, and there are cases, you know, if you look back, some presidents never upheld their promises, and whether it was because they just didn't do it, or because they were blocked in the same way he's being blocked right now. You know? Elena, thank you for that. I do not feel I'm the best YouTuber. I am nowhere near. If I was the best, then PewDiePie, watch out. But no, I'm not the best. I just play and have fun with it and try to make sure I at least stay somewhat entertaining. Alright. You know what? I've never even tried this. Can I? I can't. Okay, I can't put the doll outside. I was wondering. I was like, we'll put a Markiplier on top if I can. I think I've got enough power for that. Yeah, no diamond yet, that's for sure. Alright, so I've got supplies. I'm just waiting for the Aurora to go pop. Which should be after this night passes, I believe. I think that's what it's going to be. And I don't remember ever blowing up during nighttime. To you, I'm the best YouTuber. Well, I am glad you enjoy my content, Elena. Alright. Let's go. Oh, another set of crash fish chasing me. Grabbing supports. You're not a match for my seamoth speed. No, I really don't want to be that close to the Aurora. I don't want to be right in the radiation zone as soon as it pops. I just don't like the idea of that. Let's go ahead and get some supplies from here, though. I know I need more stuff for mesh and everything. I'm going to wait about the multi-purpose room for right now because my main concern is storage at the moment. And this is just temporary, just to get started, and then later on we'll move and get like the... Try to get the Cyclops quickly, I hope. Once I get the seamoth, I'm going to push for the Cyclops to get it built. Because once it's built, I'll break everything down, move to that as the base, and we'll move to our actual building location for the main base and start work there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, let's dump more stuff. That should give me enough stuff, right, for building everything. Oh, and I don't have any water. Old cooked peeper, that's fine, I can still use it. Okay, you've been saying it for a while, it's been over an hour, let's save. So, we should be closing in, I hope, on the time of explosion. Like, very close, I believe. And then radiation suit immediately, along with, let's see if I can actually do the rebreather now, because if I can make that, then I can still use the rebreather as I go out. And let's swap the battery out, go ahead and get charging for a moment. Alright, yeah, nothing on that. So, rebreather. Wiring kit. I still need silver. Alright. So, you know what? We'll go ahead and do a battery, just so I don't have to wait. Normally, I'll be like, yeah, let's go. I'm going to go get something to eat, you know, get something to drink real quick. But we're live, so we're going to go ahead and get things rolling. Let's get a battery going. I always could use a spare anyway. I can use it for making other stuff later. I'm going to end up with too many batteries in the end, regardless. Alright. Let's see. We should be right at that point where it's going to say, boom. I really want to be here. I want to get the good viewpoint for this. I want to be able to see. Oh, there goes Birdie. I forgot about that fact. That has that little animation where the birdie comes in. Alright, whole lot of nothing. Where's our explosion? Yeah, I feel like it would be, it'd be nice if we could recycle some things. Maybe not get everything back, but get some stuff back. Like, you know, reclaim a little bit of the supplies going in. That would have been a nice feature in the game. Oh, there we go. There we go. Knew it was happening.
A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's.
See if I can... Yes, I made it. I jumped it.
A critical state into your minor.
Communist, I will try out that glitch later once we get towards the end. I don't want to see... I don't want to mess anything up right now with it and then have to reload. We'll just do that at the very end of this. There we go. Big explosion. Bye-bye, Aurora. Series where I do build bases and make designs similar to IG Paradise. IGP, he did a bunch of designs, like base designs, and I have actually done a series where I did that too. It's my third Subnautica series. Ahmed, so if you want, check that one out and see what you think there. But I feel like I've done my fair share of building a lot of bases, a lot of locations, so now I just want to focus on, like, for this series here, the live stream's one big base, and everybody kind of help make decisions on it. Diving too deep? Yeah, I know if you dive too deep right now, especially without the rebreather, it hurts your oxygen consumption, so I'm going to try to get that. Equipment salvage mod? I have not seen that one. I'll have to look for it after this. Communist Boy, I will try the glitch towards the end of the stream, like I said. I don't want to disrupt the flow of everything right now. I want to keep kind of getting production going, and then we'll try it out. And now I've got my suit. Now I need... Can I make any more wiring mesh? Yeah, fiber mesh. Yeah, I can. So I need silver. So wiring kit. I need silver. And then we'll have a rebreather. And I can actually think I have enough depth right now. If I get the rebreather, I can go ahead and try to get some magnetite. Not going to help till I have ruby, but ruby I should be able to find before too long as well. Hey, where's that geyser? There it is. Oh no, I'm not going to block you. It's just like I said. He got elected because of what he said, and he's wanting to uphold that promise. What he said he was going to do, and as you know, depends on how you feel about it. I'm not saying he's right. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying he is trying to do what he said he would do when he was running for election, and you know, it's politics. That's why I don't try to talk too much about politics in here, because everybody's got their beliefs, and it'll end up with a big discussion where everybody starts getting mad at each other, and I don't like doing that. I'd rather just be, this is for fun, this is for relaxing, it's for hanging out and talking to each other, and just, you know, enjoying a little bit of a game time. Nino, you like the accent? Oh, thank you. Let's see. Oh, salt. Salt, salt, salt. Make more water. And I need some air. I think, I've been able to find a brain coral close enough, but we're not going to worry about that. Let's see. Still got some room. At 1 silver. I need more silver. I need more air, too. Fake rebreather out of Lego. I'm pretty sure that's not going to work the same way. Be interesting if it did, but unfortunately, I don't think it will. Oh, come on. Don't give me lead. Give me silver. Yes! Gold! Alright, where, there we go. I think maybe some more of the... Yes! Oh, yeah, more silver. Always good. Okay, I'm back to this spot. Alright, that's enough silver for that part. Yeah. Oh, maybe one more piece. Gold. Alright, so I've got some good supplies going there. Yeah, silver's hard to find, which is why I like it when you actually get to the areas that have silver mineable chunks, because then I just mine them like crazy. Produce salt deposits in Cyclops? You do not, because you need the water filtration to do that. And why am I going to the pod? I don't need to go here. I need to go back to my actual use spot. Yeah, the water filtration will produce salt, but you can't do that in the Cyclops unless somebody's got a mod out that I didn't see that will let you build the water filtration device in the Cyclops, which would be kind of cool, but very power consuming. Really, once you get to a certain point, I never worry about salt for anything. Oh, Prime. Well, thank you for that. I didn't realize you were one of the mod creators. That's nice to know you're doing that sort of stuff. I love when people decide, hey, I got an idea for this, and make it happen for the game. You know, I was actually replying to a comment earlier about how I like modding games because devs cannot think of everything. There's always somebody that's going to have a better idea or a better way to implement something in the game than what the devs will come up with. And it's good for devs to support modders, in my opinion. Alright. Now, I have my radiation suit. That can wait a moment. So I want to go get scans. I need a laser cutter scan too. I need to unlock that. Yes, you can mod Subnautica AZ. I'm actually doing a series on it, and I've got mods installed right now on PC. I'm not sure if they've got anything working PlayStation or Xbox-wise in terms of mods, but I do run mods on PC right now, which help a lot. Tony, I do like some of the IGP stuff. I have watched his stuff in the past. I'm much more preferable to YouTubers that do like how I'm doing, that have face cam, because that's what drew my attention the most. I mean, that's what made me kind of want to do it myself. I didn't want to be, oh yeah, I'm just going to do a voice. I like that face interaction with it.
Meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Alright, before I go picking up all the salvage that I do not need necessarily right now. Scans! Quick scans before I have to surface. Seamoth! Alright, almost unlocked. I mean, even if I unlock it, I can't do anything until I find the rest of the scans for the vehicle bay. Can I make a mod? I do not have enough programming background to do that sort of thing. I know enough with my job to write little tools and script utilities, but something like this is beyond my background, my experience level. Alright, we've got another scanner room fragment that I've already unlocked. Oh, he got a little too close there. He's trying to give me a hug. Another scanner room fragment, yep. I'm gonna check this. More scanner room fragment. So another spot, if I didn't have it already, I'll be unlocking it here. Let's see. Vein nettle, no, I got that, I believe. Check these. Come on. I was about to say, I know I'm not full already. This? Yes, seamoth fragment! I knew there had to be more. Yes, I play on PC. All my stuff is PC oriented. I don't have anything set up for me to even try doing like a console, and I just generally don't play console that much anymore. What am I scanning there?
30 seconds.
Keep getting like a little blip to scan, and then I can't find it when I pass over it. Oh, okay. So you made the more Cyclops upgrades. I like that mod. Thank you, Prime Sonic, for that. A speedrun on Subnautica. I have thought about that in the past, Mario, but you know, there's some games that I just feel like it kind of defeats the purpose of the game. I mean, this is such a nice looking game. Why would you want to rush through it? I did offer in my third season to do a no vehicle challenge where I wouldn't make anything but the Sea Glide for the entire series, but everybody was like, no, that's gonna be too irritating to even watch. Let's do big bases. So we did big bases instead. There is a way, technically, it's not the most enjoyable way to play, but you can do that sort of thing. I just, you know, to me, a speed run, I've seen people do that. That's just not a way to enjoy this game for me. I like the game because of getting to play and build in it. It's not a rush through and get to the end type of game. I've even got comments of people who watch one video of my other Subnautica series and will be like, he does know the game ends, right? That you leave the planet. I'm like, yeah, I know. But the game is not just the story. The game is also about building. That's why we have so many options. If the devs didn't want you to build, you would have fewer decoration options. But this is a building game in addition to just the story. And I like playing with the building part of it. Let's see if this... Yes! Another good spot for the outcroppings like these. Though it does make you go a bit lower. Can't remember if I'm actually in the radiation area right there or not. Alright. Got more stuff. Let's head back and swap out batteries again. Flaming, I will agree with you about Fortnite. I cannot stand that game. As much as I tried to make myself like it, I could not get into it. Yeah, vehicle bay in the kelp forest. I gotta get back over there. Right now, I'm just trying to gather a lot of stuff. Just all around. And I keep getting distracted with the scans over there when I go back in that direction. Alright, so now... Actually, I think I will leave my tool rebreather here. Take that. Let's toss a lot of stuff in. There we go. Got that. I'll swap this out. There we go. Recharge. Alright. So now I want to head that way. And I'm not going to stop until I find the vehicle bay scans. I need that because I've got the seamoth unlocked, so I can go ahead and get that going. I want to get my seamoth just for a fact that it will give me some more storage for these long runs. Oh, usually I find those scans all through this little trunk. Wish there was like a brightness adjustment thing for the Sea Glide. Like, make it brighter. The flashlight's brighter than the Sea Glide. Why can't you make the Sea Glide turn up the brightness? Why was that not part of the game? Oh. He bumped me. He's not attacking me. Or he's trying to, he just can't lock on. There. Gah, go ahead. Gah. Alright, so that's... I was too focused on the stalker. Did I unlock that? Did I just unlock the mobile vehicle bay? Or which group was it? Yes, I did. Alright, I've unlocked it. Great. So now let's go try and make that. Yeah, I've seen the white light mod. I actually don't mind the color of the lots. It's more just the brightness difference between Sea Glide and flashlight. I feel like the Sea Glide should be at least close to the same brightness level. Again, I go wrong spot. That's why I don't like building for too long over next to the survival pod. Alright. Let's see. I can dump this stuff. I don't even have anything. Alright. Deployable. Titanium and power cell. Obviously, the titanium should not be a problem. It's the power cell that I need a spare battery. So I need a bunch of mushrooms. Let's go get some acid mushrooms. Let's have a little acid trip. Actually, I'll go ahead and make extra. I should have enough copper for 3 batteries. Offensive capabilities for the Cyclops. You know, that'd be interesting. I think more maybe just the option of the perimeter defense thing would be kind of cool to have on the Cyclops to make them kind of leave you alone. There we go. Alright. Markiplier doll in PS4 version. I do not know, Flaming Bacon. Actually, part of what I've got here, there is a Markiplier doll in the original game you can build. However, It's this one, the unusual doll. This one is a variation that came from one of the mods I'm using. So, you're not going to be able to do that without the mod. Alright, got that built. Let's just go ahead and release it. I don't really think anything's going to attack it right here. And obviously I'm running out of solar power now. Alright, we're going to do some more panels, or at least one more panel for the moment. And, oh yeah, let's check and see how my equipment is for the seamoth. Maybe I could go ahead and make a seamoth. Can I? Yes! It had to think for a second. There's that little no power thing that happens occasionally. Life pod, this is, yeah, whatever the original one is, I think, unless you're asking somebody else a question. Night vision or thermal vision mod? I don't know about that. I don't think there is a night vision or thermal vision mod, at least not that I have ever encountered. Alright, so I have a seamoth. And I'm not leaving that there. That is not going to work if I build the Cyclops right there. Oh, I am out of power again. And I don't even have a space to store anything right there. Alright. It's nighttime, I don't have power. Daytime! Power, go! I think I'm actually going to toss another one on here. Can I? It says I don't have an item, but I'll be shocked if I'm actually out of one of those. There we go. Awesome. Alright, so that should give me plenty of power. I've got a seamoth. We'll see. No, we're not doing Subnautica Below Zero right now. I have a video series on that. You can watch that, but there's just not enough new content in Below Zero right now to do live streams consistently on it. It will run out of material quickly. If PewDiePie pops in to comment in this stream, then I will feel very special for the fact that he decided to take some time to watch my stream for a bit. And why are you dead? I didn't hit you. I didn't do anything to you. Did you die of natural causes, Mr. Peeper? Alright. We've got on my radiation suit, I do got my helmet so I can go deeper. And while I would like to start doing the Magnetite stuff like that, I don't have ruby. So, what are we going to do next? Cyclops stuff. Actually, that's a good one. Custom beacons, I have looked at that. I really don't see the need for it. I just work fine with what's in here already. Yeah, I would do that. Audio Phoenix, the aim for this season is once we get established, I'm going to put up polls. We're going to vote and pick location. And then we're going to, as we go through the season, everybody's going to be, you know, putting in ideas. And we're going to be voting on those ideas on how we build out a base. And so everybody's going to contribute to the design of the base in this. And it's going to be one big base in one major location. The Peeper's taking a nap. He probably is. His eyes were closed. I mean, you know, he's just like, leave me alone. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna eat your buddy now that I've got power going again. Yeah, we'll eat your cousin, the Gary fish. Actually, I need more than the Gary fish. The Gary fish. However you say it. Peeper. Done. Okay. I should have just cooked that one. Alright, I'm almost caught up on my water. See how that's fine. Alright, we're gonna go. I need scans. So let's take the seamoth and go get some scans. I have an idea where I might find some laser cutter scans. Active lava zone. Not the inactive lava zone, the active lava zone with the big sea dragon. I don't know how much of a base we could really build in there, really. It's not exactly like the largest area. You know, maybe doing like the mountains surrounding the thermal plant would be kind of interesting. Building around that entire mountain. I think we got more people talking about doing like the floating island or the mountain island. I would like something where I can have access to a huge solar farm. But if we do build in like the inactive lava zone, active lava zone, we'll do definitely a massive, massive thermal farm. Ooh. Bioreactor fragment! How about that? Already have stuff for a bioreactor getting started. Oh. Think I missed that yet. Bar table. We gotta have a table for our drinks. I support PewDiePie just on the basis that I don't like the idea of it being like the whole premise of it. You don't want it to be a company that's the top one, keeping it to an individual, even though technically PewDiePie is a company. He has his own production company now. He's not just by himself anymore. You know, it's still, he started as an individual. It's not a company that came in and said, hey, let's just do this. Plus, he produces, like, you know, new content. He's not doing, like, the T-Series where it's like, oh, here, we're just going to show this, you know, video by so-and-so or whatever. He's doing a little bit more. So I support PewDiePie as opposed to T-Series. Oh, wait a second. I was about to say I saw a fragment. Don't disappear my fragment. Oh, yes! Whole fragment! Oh, that would be so amazing to actually get the Cyclops built in this stream. We're not even at 2 hours yet, and I would be absolutely happy to be building the Cyclops, and I hit myself. We got our first outcropping there. Ooh. Oh, egg. Just creature egg. I'm gonna go through here because I know it's right through here and I should be close to the Aurora area. Bunch of fragments up that way too. I think that's... yeah, there's the cliff edge. And we got this. Moonpool fragment! Ha! I could unlock the moonpool today too. We gotta have everything. Yeah, I have the nutrient blocks. I don't think I've actually eaten a single nutrient block. I tend to avoid those because I like having them as a backup kind of thing. Let's actually just swim around for a moment.
Is dominated by plant life, picking up faint Altera vehicle signatures.
Yes, Altera vehicle signatures. I've already got some of that stuff scanned. Great if you could just tell me where. I'd make things too easy, but yeah, tell me where. Think. Yes, shell chunk. You scan. And boop. Alright, some lithium. Be useful. Yeah, maybe we can actually get the Cyclops and even Moonpool unlocked today and ready to build. Not gonna worry about the Moonpool yet, but the Cyclops would be nice to go ahead and have it going. That way I can start migrating everything over to it and be ready to move to our base location of choice. Whatever we end up choosing, it will be a vote again. So that we can't say we didn't give everybody the choice. Not gonna just make a choice from the comments. We're gonna actually do a voting thing. Makes it fair. Glass roof mod for the multi-purpose rooms. That would be interesting. I would like to have seen somebody add a mod. It would, of course, require a new texture set, but having something that gave us a bigger room would have been awesome. Like, oh, hey, here's a room bigger than the multi-purpose room. Go build and, you know, do whatever you want in this room. You have plenty of space. Alright. Go back. Use bulkheads? I will use those at some point. Oh, sand shark trying to be all clever. Had his fins sticking up. Yeah, it'd be nice to see something. Like, I like the large room that we've seen in Below Zero so far. That's a nice touch. Of course, it's meant to be above water. I believe is the emphasis on that. But it would be nice to have larger rooms in this where you can have more build options. We just did not have enough, you know, variability options with the multi-purpose rooms. Oh, I better scan the tree mushroom. Ooh. Her transmitter fragment, but also looks like another hull fragment. Yep. There we go. We're at least going to get the hull unlocked, hopefully, today. One more. Oh. I feel like I've got my... I think I've got my toolbar set up backwards from what I'm used to. There we go. That feels better. Oh, I am getting low on my O2.
30 seconds.
And a little low on storage, but I think I can find the other fragment. The mod, the furniture one is the decorations mod, I believe. I think that's the one that adds what you're asking about. You get furniture already, but the extra ones comes from the decoration mod, which adds a lot of decoration capability. Alright. One more fragment for the hull. Engine won't be that bad. We'll just go over here to that one side of the mountain. Gonna be the bridge, which I have found quite readily over in this area too. And there he is, the Mr. Big Meanie guy. I'll have to go and get, like, make my own storage. Or I'll have to build a moonpool so I can get the... Well, no, I can't do that either, can I? I have to have the vehicle upgrade console just to make the storage mods for this. Moonpool fragment, there we go. No, Twitch, I do Twitch twice a week. This is going to be my, because most people watch my stuff Subnautica-wise on YouTube, I'm doing the Subnautica streams for YouTube. I don't like mixing it up. You know, some people don't watch on Twitch. There's some people that just don't have Twitch accounts, don't care for Twitch's platform. I personally like the Twitch platform better for live streaming, but I want to keep it balanced. So, Argonaut, I'm doing, this will be my Saturday streams for YouTube again, and then I'll be on Twitch tomorrow night. I think we'll be doing some more Stranded Deep again tomorrow night, if you're going to hang out with me then. Give the Reaper a hug. I am not going to do that. Awesome Sauce, the point of this season, I don't know if you were in at the time, I was saying that we're going to build a big base. Like, big base. But it's going to be viewer voted on what we do. Like, first, where we build. Second will be, like, the elements we start putting in. We'll get suggestions. We'll all be kind of voting on it. And it'll also just be a case of, like, hey, that's a cool idea. So-and-so, I'm just going to do it anyway because I like the idea. So there'll be stuff that will get built in as part of, like, suggestions. And some of it will be just, you know, what people vote on. You will vote AZ when I do the polls for it. Right now, we don't have a poll for this yet because I need to actually see if I can get what point I get to that we can actually go and start doing the build. Which means I need the Cyclops, really. Well, I'm trying to find all the scans right now. If I can find those, we'll be able to build the Cyclops and migrate my equipment to it for production. And then go out from there and be fine. But yeah, we'll be doing like the votes through the community tab on my YouTube page. I'll post a poll with like, here's the options, and let's see what everybody votes on. And we'll kind of go with that. Of course, it is limited. It doesn't let me do more than 5 options at a time on each poll, so we'll have to kind of gauge interest in the streams as everybody talks, but yeah, we'll do that sort of thing, give it evenness. So it'll be YouTube on there, and I'll just have to start putting ideas together as we get like that list going. If anybody wants to volunteer to make a running list to give me later on, then you know, that's great. Right now, the focus will be, where do you want to build the base? I know we got inactive lava zone, active lava zone. I'll treat that as like one area, just because doing both, we can extend downwards and in from one to the other. So I'll treat those as one. We've got like the floating island. And while I can build from like, say, the floating island all the way across to like the mountain island sort of thing, I need at least a starting point. So we need that sort of initial vote is where everybody wants to start at. Let's see if I can find any more stuff over this way. Still need the bridge. And I need the engine, which I know where the engine will be easy enough to find. Awesome sauce. It'll be kind of like Season 3, but instead of multiple bases, it's just going to be the one. And it's going to be everybody telling me what they think would be a great idea. Giant base above water. Yeah, we're going to do... we'll probably do that. I do like the idea of having a giant base above water, but I also like the idea of a giant base maybe surrounding the entire thermal plant down in the inactive lava zone. There's so many different options we could do, which is why I want everybody to kind of chip in their vote on what people want to see most. And maybe, you know, if it goes smoothly enough and it's not that bad, we might do whatever becomes the second highest voted option. The live streams for this will be on Saturdays only. The YouTube streams will all be Saturdays for this. I'll be doing others. Jonathan, I'm sorry I'm missing your comments. I'm trying to scan chat and at the same time keep an eye on things with the game. What was your idea with the others? Because, I mean, it'll end up probably being a big mix of ideas. And I'm trying to keep in my head all the suggestions we've already got made. So again, if somebody wants to volunteer to be a mod of sorts to keep track of these and kind of hit me up on Twitter or Discord after this, that would help me out since I am trying to keep this going. Oh, sea glide fragment. That's disappointing. Beacon fragment. Jelly shroom caves. I've actually already done that. So I don't think we'll end up doing that one. I mean, that is also a bit confining in certain aspects in terms of the space we have to build. I think Subnautica is a great game. It's a very good, well-balanced game. They should have gave us more building capabilities than I feel like they did, but beyond that, the main premise is a very well-structured game. It works great. You know, ultimately, they were able to get the bugs, for the most part, worked out. And they are rapidly pushing for Below Zero, which I feel is going to be a really great game as well. Definitely seems more focused in Below Zero on the storyline at the beginning than just like I'm doing. We're get going, just try to survive. You know, instead there's much more of a linear direction with the storyline. Alright, so that's 2 of 3. The Discord, if there's not a link below right now, I can't remember if I have it in the description or not at the moment. You can find it on my cover art on the main page for the channel. If you go there and look at my cover art, it will have a little link there for joining the Discord. Right now, it's mostly been focused on Empyrean, but I will be making some updates to it when I have the time availability to do so, and create more of a Subnautica section as well. So it'll be, you know, if you want Subnautica stuff, it'll be more geared towards that later on. I think, well, I think I see no scan items right now. I think I'm out. Yeah, I'm about out of space. I can free up some space, eat and drink a little. Oh, yeah, drink that too. Beacon, yeah, that beacon can wait. I just need one more scan for the bridge. Come on. Yeah, I'll get the modules in the Aurora a little bit later, Santos. I'm on a... Right now, I just want to try get the stuff for the Cyclops hopefully scanned and try maybe build it today. I would love to be already set up with the Cyclops before we finish the stream. Awesome Sauce, you're going to keep the ideas for me? Thank you. Do I go to the YMCA? No, I do not. I try to just keep myself in shape decently by working out at home a little bit. That's all I really have time to do. I unfortunately don't have time where I can just, you know, go and work out for an hour or so. My schedule gets quite erratic at times with everything going on, Alana. And City Skylines, is that a game? I have not heard that one. If you mean like building a city skyline type thing, we could try that. I'd have to look for some ideas. I live in the US. Go to the Arctic and below zero by crossing the dead zone. That would be interesting if they had actually done this. If they had kept to it being a DLC, I think that's what would have happened. We would have had like either a, you know, long trip across the dead zone, or it would have been like you get to a point and saying now entering the Arctic, and then it like jumps you forward a day or something, so you don't have to sit for 20 minutes holding down the button. But they decided to make it a whole separate game, a whole separate story point, and yeah, more lithium. More lithium is good. Bases flood above sea level? No, I do not believe they will flood because you don't have to worry about hull depth. Like, I just passed my depth limit. Yeah, nothing gonna be in there that's worth the trouble. Alright, bridge fragment. Guess I'm going back towards the Aurora. Skyline, City Skylines is a video game. Okay, I will have to try and look for that. Sea Treasure Path. Yeah, I will make use of that later. I'm not sure for, like, a base location. As I'm not... I know what some people are going to say while I'm there. Like, go grab sea treasure poop. And, unfortunately, I have shown in my video, my test, that sea treasure poop is just not that great of a fuel source, really, when you compare it to other ones. And since I have the overflow distributor mod set up right now, once I get some alien containment going, it will automatically fill my bioreactor for me. So, you know, Oculus for the win. Well, we'll do that. So I don't need that many. And I guess it's time to head back to my little base and drop off supplies. Lava Zone, Jelly Shroom Cave, yeah. We've also had Awesome Sauce has suggestions for the big floating island, the above water floating island, as well as the mountain island, and a combination of both. We may, yeah, I may do the vote on these to be like 2 location theme type setup instead of just one. It might be like, you know, we start at this one and then build to this one, or we do a combination of both at some point and choose kind of how we want to start. Because I've built through the Jelly Shroom and it's pretty. but it is limiting in size as in terms of like the cavern itself. Alright, there we go. I'll repair it now. There's nothing attacking me. And I just need to drop supplies off. A lot of supplies. Let's see. Haha! So many goodies. And yeah, once I get Ruby, I'll worry about going and getting the, getting like, what was it, what am I thinking of? Getting Magnetite. So I can do the auto-sort stuff. Right now, I'm not going to worry about that because, I mean, yes, I can set it up, but I need Ruby. So we just need to go find some Ruby and then find more scans. I still want to get the Cyclops. That's my goal today, is I would love to have the Cyclops done. And that, because that puts us on a really good track for finishing this. And oh, I need to drink some water. I forgot to do that. Base by the Cove Tree. If we do that, it's going to be a Lost River base. It's not going to be just Cove Tree if we do something like that. Other option, of course, being... Let's say there was... If we do that, we'll do Lost River. Like, all Lost River as an option, just building through that whole area. Because remember, this is going to be a big base. Not like a little small base. It's going to be big. So we're going to need a lot of room to grow. And then there's the mushroom tree. There's the big mushroom tree, which would be fun to build at that one as well. So we can do that. Yeah, okay. I think I might be able to remember those. Yeah, and I've already built most of the interesting places. I mean, I even built in the dunes and that little crater. Not a big base, but I did build there. I just want to find something that's got a good location, preferably for resources, but also for the fact of it looks cool. And gives us room to really build up. You know, if we build in a cavern, I can't build something that goes to the sky. But if we build on, like, the floating island... or the mountain island, I can build something that goes as high as we possibly can in the game, and then we dive off. Subnautica MMO. You should submit that to the devs. I'm sure if they get through with... when they get through Below Zero, they'll be like, alright, what can we do next? And either they're going to say, we're tired of Subnautica, let's build a completely new game that's different, or they're going to say, what's going to be Subnautica 3? And if you said, hey, can you do an MMO version of this? Like an online multiplayer type thing that is, you know, truly, you know, built by you, supported by you, handles the multiplayer stuff right, they might do it. It might be an interesting thing for them to consider. So you should certainly go and give that suggestion to the devs. Nuclear reactor fragment already. Alright, anything else around here?
Cannot identify.
Yeah, alright, we're getting the energy signature from the gun platform. Ah, lithium, gold, yeah. Alright, we should have some good scans through this area. And of course, I know up on the air side there's the beach. I've had times where there's been no scans for the bridge and engine there. And then there are times where I found like all the scans I needed right there. So it's hit or miss sometimes with this place. But we're going to go around looking for scans. So I would like to get this. AZ, I'm sorry I'm missing your comments. There's, you know, between watching this and trying to keep up with comments, I got a lot I'm trying to focus on. I saw that it can't go, you know, below 1,000 meters like that. I mean, it, you know, you would think there'd be some kind of thing about, I mean, what is it they call when you surface too quickly and you kind of get like the bends from, is something with the chemical reaction in your body from the pressure difference. But of course we have the rebreather to help with that sort of thing. Ooh, yeah, well, let's go ahead and get this. And I hit myself again. And also, it's just a matter of this game is not meant to be super hyper-realistic. You know, if it was meant to be hyper-realistic, it probably would not have the same popularity. Just being honest. Just, you know, there's certain people that like that hyper-realism, and other people are like, I want realism to a point, but you gotta remember there's a fun factor element. It's okay, we're not blocking you. I'm only gonna block people if they start getting, like, rude, you know, overly offensive. I mean, especially if, you know, that's why I say avoid the political stuff when we can, just because I don't want people getting in arguments. I like this to be fun. Relaxing. I don't want to have to block people. I don't like doing that. I think it was like last stream I had to remove somebody's messages because they came in and did nothing but post poop over and over. And so I was, alright, you know, I cleared the messages because that's spamming. That's messing up the chat. But, you know, if you're going to have like regular comments, I'm fine with that. Let's see, I need one more. Oh, I'm some stutter there. Let's save before I lose a lot of progress. Oh, I thought the game was about to crash. A base above the surface of water. That is one thing we are considering, Minecrafter. Because I would love to do that sort of thing where I mean, if we build on like the floating island, I've already done above water elements. I would like to do more with that. But I feel like if we do the floating island, I'm going to build from the mountain island first to the floating island instead of doing it from the floating island to the mountain island. Because I've done the floating island. I would rather focus on the mountain island and build like a big base all over the floating island. Or the mountain island. Build like a base all around it. And let's try this. I'm watching very carefully. Oh wait, there's Magnetite there too on the way back up. Tons of scans down here, and I might be able to find one of the scans I need. If not, it's going to be armed fragments. I'm just too close to use the rebreather without getting the radiation at the moment, I believe. Nuclear reactor fragment. Okay, we got that. That should almost unlock. I'm not going to worry about the arms. Oh, I'm going to have to go back up. I think there's more reactor fragments there. I'm going to have to go back up. And please do not. Oh, I don't even have the rebreather with me. Oh, crap. Seamoth, don't fail me now. I don't think I can even make it to either one. I'm dying. I'm going to run out of air. Yep, I'm dead. So, good thing I saved. Oh, okay. I pushed too far. And did it freeze? Oh, it doesn't show that. It blacks the whole screen, even the menu at that point. That's weird. Okay, we'll go back. I'm going to reload that. I thought I could do it, but I didn't. Oh well. Try building around precursor bases. I want to do just the one base this time. I want to make it where I'm not building multiple bases. If I build between 2 points, they're going to be connected. I'm going to have, like, if we do the mountain base to the floating island, we're going to try to build a tube that connects between them. It will be a pain, but I'm going to try that sort of thing. I just want to focus more on like one big base, no matter how wide it goes, how tall it goes. I would like to just have something that is one primary location, and then once we're satisfied with that, if we're like, you know what, let's build another one, we'll build a second one somewhere. But for now, I just want to focus on the one starting area. And I'm either going to have scans right down here or up on the actual beach. I really don't think I'm going to have the Reaper attack me from right here. And where... Oh. I need that.
New blueprint acquired.
Yeah, so I've had points where I've had like 3 scans right here on this stretch of beach for the engine, and now I have none at the moment. AZ, it takes you 5 minutes. I am sorry about that. I fortunately have a decently hefty system. Alright. I've gotten so used to not worrying about depth because of some of the mods with the increased depth with this. Oh, no, no, don't beach. I almost beached. I'm sure I could find some of the fragments down there, but too close to one of the Reapers right here at the moment. I want to get back over this side. A little bit safer here. Oh, what we got here?
100 meters.
Vehicle bay.
Operation efficiency decreased.
I think it's another mobile vehicle bay. Yep. Well, you know, more titanium. So I just need one more scan for both the bridge and the engine, I believe it is. I think that's all I've got left. I should be alright down here. I have been chased through here long ago when I played and by the Reaper. But he did not get me in here because he could glitch through like a wall, but he couldn't glitch through the mushroom trees. Some strange reason. Oh! Bridge fragment! This should complete it. Yes! Ooh, Cyclops. Did I actually complete everything? Did I get more than I thought? Yes, I did. Alright, Cyclops is ready. Ah. Well, you know, ready for me to try to build it. So now, let's head back and see if I have the supplies I need. So I don't even know what all I've got at the moment. And you stay over there, sir. Ah. I will get on my Discord for a little bit after I'm done with the live stream, Elena. That's fine. I'll be on there if you want to send me a message. Addicted, the stream is going to last at least about another hour, I would say. I think I can handle another hour at this point. Before I feel like my back is tensed up bad enough. I cannot make a solar charger fragment yet. I don't have the vehicle bay, or you know, vehicle upgrade console scans. I don't have a moonpool scan completed, and I do not have the modification station scan completed yet. So I need to actually get back, and I'm gonna have to just make probably an extra power cell at some point. Yeah, Reaper above my head. That's fine. Like I said, he's never been able to get through the trees after me before. He's always had a problem with the trees, even though he glitches through walls. Thank you, Awesome Sauce. Alright, so, yeah, let's dump everything in my storage. I'm actually I've got a good bit of silver now. That was a very good run right there. That gave me plenty of silver. Or at least a little bit. Got uranium. Got gel sack. I'll plant later. Battery. I need some food. I'll cook my Reginald. I get more later if I need them. Alright. That. And is it? No, not there. I've got there. Alright, we're going to go. And, we'll head towards the plateau, so I have a deep enough area. Not too far away, but deep enough that I'm not gonna wreck. Communist boy, as I said, I'm gonna go at least 3 hours, so we're 2 hours and 16 minutes in. And so it will be at least another 45 minutes to an hour I'm going to go. So, oh yeah, now we get the fun stuff. Now we're going to go play with some stalkers. I need stalker teeth. I think I have enough for the plasteel ingots. And lubricant and stuff like that's not a problem. Yeah, I've got all that. Oh yeah, I should be good on that part. It's going to be the stalker teeth I need for the enameled glass that I need to go and get. Cursor being weird. I know it's done that before where it'll show one place on the screen and then go to a different one. Actually, like, it'll have two cursors showing. I've been told about that before. I don't know why it does that. With, I guess it's something with my Streamlabs OBS or something like that. Alright, we got two guys over here playing. They're gonna, you know, really... Oh, we got three. I need to that... Where is it? Where is it? There was that other piece. I'm just gonna grab some salvage, jump it in front of them, be like, here you go. Like, I went right over a piece of metal salvage. Now I can't find it. I'm just gonna dump salvage in front of them. Blood kelp, I did mention that as an option. It depends on the other ones. I do like the idea, but blood kelp, you know, I also want to be able to have a tall base, and the blood kelp, there's some parts of that that's just going to be a little restrictive in terms of building area. Alright, hey guys, I'm going to give this to you because I like you better than the infected one. How about that? Oh, I see it. I see one.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, more. I think they were already breaking their teeth out before I even got here. How sweet. How nice of them. They're giving me stuff. I don't even have to wait. They're like, Mr. Spicy, you are streaming. We'll just give you teeth. Let's get that. I'm not worried about the salvage pieces right now. I just want to get the teeth, and I've got an extra tooth. Alright, there we go. Deep Grand Reef, if we do, I've already done really a base in the Deep Grand Reef to a certain extent, in, my third season of gameplay. Again, if we do something like that, it's going to be focused around, of course, the floating island and that. I mean, we'll expand to a big area, but it's not going to be just the Deep Grand Reef. Alright, so let's get our parts all together and hopefully clear all these extra blueprint marks. I wish it didn't take so long to say, oh, you've seen that you have these. Oh, I have the bioreactor. I didn't know I had completed that. Or maybe I did. I'm getting mixed up with the nuclear reactor. Alright, so I got the stuff for the glass. I should have enough for the wiring kit. I should have the lubricant, plasteel ingot. That should all be good. Right? And I don't think I'm close enough that it will... I don't think it will. I mean... It's 100 meters, I think, is what the mod is set to. I am right at the edge. I might actually be able to pull that off. Nope. We're gonna, not climb. Come on. Pick it up. There we go. Let's go back towards my base. That should be enough. That maybe I can use all my stuff through the easy craft. No. Oh, okay. Back we go. We'll have to make it. Plans for February 21st. What was that? February 21st, I will be working. I'll be working all day and then coming home and working on getting stuff ready for videos. Playing catch up and getting things set so I'll have stuff for the next week's worth of videos. Alright, that was 3 there. I think I should have enough for the 3 plasteel. Let me see. Make sure it is 3. Yep, 3 of those. Lubricant advanced wiring kit should not be a problem. This is where I'll run into problem. And it's either going to be because I am out of titanium or because I did not get enough lithium. Like, I got 5 pieces and I need 6. The next Saturday stream will be this again. We'll be back with Subnautica. And it depends on where we get to today. If we could get this done, I'll go ahead and make sure I've got storage stuff, you know, or things ready. I mean, if this works, we'll go get some ruby after this and start doing, getting, like, the stuff going for, auto sorting. So I can actually take stuff out and be able to say, oh yeah, you know, here, I just dumped this all in this one locker and it sorts for me automatically. Don't have to go to any specific locker trying to find space. And that way it will make things easier. And advanced wiring kit, come on. Computer chip, okay. Oh, please tell me all I need is the table coral sample. Please. Please do not make me have to go and find copper or anything like that. Oh, if this is it, we're going to have the Cyclops already. You know what? It's time to get some more of this too. There we go. Give the Reaper a love bite. That doesn't sound very enjoyable for me. Just being honest, that doesn't sound very enjoyable for me. I'll say hop to the Reaper later, maybe, you know, we might go back with the laser cannon mod at some point, just for fun, and blast the Reaper away. Alright, that should be everything. Make sure nothing got left out on my list. Nope. But here we go. First stream, we've already got seamoth, we've already got Cyclops.
Cannot build here. Must in deeper water.
Come on. Deeper water? Look at that! That's not deep enough? Alright, fine. I don't see how that's not deep enough. It's not going to sink that far when I deploy it. Your dad works at GM, General Motors? Oh, I forgot to grab lead. So I was still in range, I just didn't have lead. The vehicle module fabricator mod, if you're meaning the one where you make a fabricator that can make all the modules there without the upgrade station, that to me is, I mean, while it is nice, it gives you more capabilities when you're on the move, and if I was doing another season of making the Cyclops my mobile base and wanting to not worry about moon pools, I would go for that 100%. But, you know, I like the aspect of it being like, yeah, you know, you need to use this to make that kind of thing. To me, that you know, depending on use of that mod, it can make things too easy and break the immersion a bit. I do like the fact that, you know, hey, that's what you need. You know, you need the upgrade console to do this. There we go. Alright. So Cyclops is done.
Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be
And I still have extra. Alright.
crew. Only experienced
So I'm not going to be driving it around right now. It's just going to stay there and we can start moving supplies over. We'll take the seamoth instead. Elsewhere. And get more stuff.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh yeah, look at that. Ah. There we go. All these supplies. Everything will get moved. And I need some water. Alright, let's watch it drop. I think it's done. It just hasn't dropped yet. Because I'm out of range. Because it's got the board Cyclops thing. Do not tell me it bugged. Oh, good. I was going to be worried. I was like, don't tell me I've got to find a way to climb up there. Egg gathering? I've already got a few eggs going. We might do something like that. Now, of course, this will be filled at some point with lockers. And the reason I don't stick with these is because, look at that. That is not as many slots as you'll get from the wall lockers in the auto sort mod. So I'm going to be filling this up for cargo transport once we get it going, and of course doing stuff like what I've done in my current modded season. But this will mainly be gathering supplies, bringing a lot of stuff back. Yeah, I might do the drive core as well. It depends on how much time I have for that. One of the reasons the streams are more relaxed for me is that I try not to spend too much off-screen time between live streams because I have so many other things I'm doing as well. Like I still have my current modded season I'm doing. I have Below Zero to keep playing around with and exploring for more stuff. So it depends on how much time I have to spare between now and next week's stream. I may try to go ahead and fix the Aurora just so we can have that done. And then be, you know, already on our way with that. So, let's see. Let's get Ruby. Let's go get some Ruby. I want to be able to go ahead and start at least making the auto sort stuff. Because I want to start putting everything in there. That's where I want it to go. And not worry about anywhere else. So, let's see. We could do 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak. I know I can get some Ruby out towards the Grand Reef, and we'll pass the Mushroom Cave. The floaters I will collect in just a moment. We got tons of floaters all around the area. I don't want to keep them in my inventory normally, so I will save before I even collect those. Flaming, my favorite biome. This was asked really early in the stream, I think. It depends. You know, I like the plateaus because of resource availability. It's a decent little area. It puts you near a lot of different supplies. You're in good proximity to, like, the Mushroom Cave, the Floating Island, not too far really from Kelp Forest, Safe Shallows, Mountain. It gives you a lot of access, and it gives you a lot of room to build. But, in terms of visuals, you know, I like the Blood Kelp Zone's got some nice visuals, because it's that darker, gives you that more, you know, nighttime feel for it. But I also like places such as, you know, I mean, Deep Grand Reef's got some nice visuals to it, everything, but, you know, in terms of where I build most of the time, it's the plateaus. Just because there's so much stuff around the plateaus. Makes it so easy. Alina, you live in New York? I am unfortunately not that close to New York. I wouldn't mind visiting one day, but I am not where I can make it to New York too easily. It'd be like a 2 or 3 day drive for me. It wouldn't be that long of a flight, but for me to drive there, it'd be pretty far. Any more scans here? I don't see any. I think it's just salvage. We've got plenty of titanium still, I think. So we're going to continue on. Oh, not that way. Go. Don't need to go back. We need to keep going towards the Grand Reef. Ruby is more important right now than Magnetite. I can't really use the Magnetite receptacles fully until I have some Ruby to make the auto-sort receptacle. Smokestack, hello. Thank you for joining us from Minnesota. Scrappy, Netherlands. We've got a lot of people from all over. I've had people from, all over the world joining us, which is such an awesome thing to be able to say. Like, you know, I was streaming and somebody from Australia joined in. I was streaming and somebody from China joined in. That's such a cool thing to be able to say that sort of stuff and get to talk to people you never would have ever conversed with otherwise. You know, despite all the cat videos and things like that, there is still a lot of good things coming from the spread of the internet. It's supposed to enlighten us and make for us to learn more and everything. And ultimately, you know, it has in a lot of ways. We got that. Let's see. Thermal plant. Alright, we're going to have that stuff. Ooh, yeah. For that. Alright, yeah. Before I have another failure where I, you know, drown. Go back. Actually, oh, I didn't bring it with me again. I forgot the rebreather again. Oh, you suck! I hate they do that. Why do they get to warp me out of my nice seamoth? There we go. I think the most disliked is probably the warpers because they do that. They warp you out of your seamoth. Not your Cyclops. And I don't think they've ever done it to me in the prawn suit, but the seamoth. They'll like warp you out of it. And that's really sucks when you're there and then all of a sudden, crap, where's my seamoth? Alright, we're gonna get some more rubies just so I have some ready to go later. See some more. And then we're going to go back. Yeah, I've got room. Let's go back, get some Magnetite. I think I can make that work. I think I can call in Discord. I've never actually done like the voice chat in Discord just because everything I've got set up and tuned for, you know, my streaming and recording. Jason Garner, Germany, awesome. California, Bangladesh, awesome. Yeah, I love having so many people join in from so many different areas. It's just such a nice thing that we can say we are getting to talk to each other from across the world. I think I need to go out this way, back for my plateau. Yeah, there we go. I should be almost on top of that entrance. There it is. It's not the closest thing to where the Magnetite is, but it puts me above the Dagazi base. We can get some scans. Oh. Just shy.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Ooh. Nuclear reactor fragment. This might finish. Oh, not quite. Hey! Get off me! Get off me! Jerk. I'm just scanning some plants. I'm not even bothering you.
The conditions in this gave support a microcosm of the unique. Possibly.
All right, come on. There we go. There we go. I'm going back up because
Structure somewhere in the region.
I'm a little hurt. Took some of my oxygen out with that. All right, we're saving just so I don't get eaten. I always love it. The longer you play the game, the slower it gets on saving things. Moonpool, moonpool. Oh, I already unlocked it. Wall planter from the outside. Multi-purpose room.
New blueprint acquired.
Come on. You know, any day before they attack me. Power cell charger fragment. Ooh. Goody. Now get enough. Yes. Power cell charger. Yes.
New blueprint acquired.
And we'll scan the magnetite and then grab it and go. Oh, and some Oculus right there. So I'm already getting a really good set going. Yeah, that crab snake gave me more than a love bite. That was like a love hickey. Alright, so one magnetite can at least make one receptacle. I want to look some more in this area. Kind of in between. We'll grab the PDA too while I'm here.
Integrating new.
I know I've had times where I've missed like a scan down here. Ooh, stasis rifle. There you go. Colorado? No, I do not live in the middle of the USA. I actually live more to the southeast region. There's a lot why it's funny for me when people think I'm from Texas and say I sound like a cowboy. It's like I'm not that close to Texas. Modification station. Unlocked. Awesome.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh,
36.
yeah. Back up. Alright, there we go. Let's move further in a little bit. I know a spot that I usually find a lot is over around this platform. I don't need much.
200 meters. Oxygen
I just want a few
greatly decreased.
pieces of magnetite to take with me. A battery, that's good. Oh yeah, scan floodlight. You know, we need to have a light option.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, there we go. Yep. That gets me started a little bit. Once I can make a drill module, that'll help. Come down here and drill. Yeah, I don't want to say specifically where I live, because, you know, I'm nowhere near being big enough to really, hopefully, worry about this, but, you know, there's too many YouTubers and Twitch streamers, once they say where they live, you know, people kind of track them down, and then you get the, you know, not so much stalkers, but, what was it, that Twitch streamer, he dresses up with the wig, the mustache, and the glasses. Dr. Miss something, Dr. Mayor. He was in a live stream maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and somebody drove by shooting at his house. You know, that kind of thing worries me. That, you know, that's why I like to keep my general location fairly private. Just don't want to risk somebody getting mad at something I say and deciding that they want to shoot at my house. You know, I don't try to make people mad, but it happens. You know, some people just do not like being disagreed with. You know, as much as I showed how much better other fuel sources are in this game than the sea treader poop, there's still people that's like, no, you're wrong, sea treader poop's the best. You know, and just get very, very kind of offended in a way that what they've been using is not as good as they thought. Alright, I don't think I've ever found really good Magnetite resources over there since they did full release. How much do I have? Oh, that's enough to get started. I'd come back. I can try to fix the Aurora so I can ditch the radiation suit and come back afterwards with the rebreather. It'll make it easier. Well, let's see. We've got... That was that. The moonpool is unlocked. We got the Cyclops built. Got a lot of stuff unlocked. Actually, I think we got the nuclear reactor, we got the bioreactor, scanner room, multi-purpose room. I've just got a lot of stuff unlocked today. And that, yeah, Dr. Disrespect, that's who it is. The Communist Boy, let's say another 30 to 45 minutes on the stream right now. I feel like I need to stand up for a little while. And it's getting to that point where I've got some other stuff to do. Plus, I know everybody wants to kind of talk a little bit on Discord afterwards, so we'll jump on and kind of hang out a little bit after this. But I'm getting to a good point now that I feel like, you know what am I doing? I'm going to go back over there. I'm going to go ahead and take all this stuff and go start making my storage over at the Cyclops instead. We'll leave the gold and the diamond, and I think, yeah, I don't need lithium, right? Let's see. Computer chips, I'm gonna need that. And I bet computer chip. Do I even have copper left? Oh, I got enough. Wife is from Mississippi, okay. YouTube didn't notify you? I'm sorry about that. That's why I tell people, make sure you subscribe, or, you know, follow me on Twitter. I always post tweets, because I've had so many times that people say, YouTube didn't send me a notification, I didn't know about the stream. So yeah, make sure you're following me on Twitter. It's not so much for me spamming you with stuff, or just me being funny. It's more of a backup if, you know, YouTube decides not to work right. And I'm going to do a fabricator down here, because I like having it close to everything. I like how you can build on the ladder, but you can't build next to the ladder. I'll go there, I guess, like I did last time. And then I need to get my sorting. What? Why is that not even showing? Okay, so I'm having a bug with my auto sort mod now. I might need to check and see if there's an update for it when we get done. Well, that that slows things down a bit. Let's just toss that stuff in here then. I can use this at least for the moment. There we go. Yeah, why not? We'll keep the battery for a moment. From Britain. I have been to England years ago. I've been to London. And got to go see a lot of places there and see... I went Stonehenge. Some of the chapels. Actually, it was when I was still, you know, a young lad myself. And I played saxophone in marching band, and we were invited to play in the Lord of Westminster's New Year's Day parade one year, and got to fly over there and actually go marching down the streets of London for the parade. Freezing cold wind. It was warmer when I got home. Oh, it was colder here when I got home, actually. It was surprising. The problem over there was it was so windy that it froze me to the bone just walking around. Hey, some of my copper I dropped earlier. Alright, I need food, actually. I haven't gathered any food in a while. I've actually been fine in terms of food and water. I haven't been gathering anything. Come here. Ah! Come here. More boomerang. Yeah, not the gurry fish. Get peepers. They're decent. They don't swim away. Come back here. Come here. Get in my belly. Trying to download Subnautica mods, I wholeheartedly endorse trying Subnautica mods. It's always a nice thing to be able to adjust the game a little bit to your liking. And as I've said, devs cannot think of everything. No matter how much they try, they will not think of everything. There's always going to be somebody that comes out with a better idea that they didn't think of at all, or a better implementation of an idea they had and make it work better in the game. Same thing with, what was it, like Microsoft, Google, Apple, all those companies. That's why they like to buy up, you know, ideas from other creators and buy up our companies, because they're like, that's a great idea. Let's just use it. Alright, some cooked boomerang. The boomerangs look sad. I never really paid that much attention to how they look when I grab them. I'm just kind of like, yeah, get in my backpack. Or whatever it is I'm actually storing you in. I don't even know what I'm storing them in. I'll just put them in my pocket. I have a little pocket I just toss them inside. Yeah, well, that battery I got earlier, we'll put that there. Actually, I think we're going to end up going only about 3 hours for this stream, because what I want to accomplish now is a little bugged. Actually, let's see if I can build anything inside with this. Let me build in here. No, it won't. It's not even giving me the option. Can I build a light switch? Yeah. I'm going to do those. So it seems something with the auto sort mod is acting a little funny. Wow, so many new things. So much I can already build after just this first stream. So yeah, I've got plenty going on. I think I will try and do the Aurora fits this week. That won't take too long. I've been through that plenty of times. That'll free us up some time next week to focus more on getting everything moving and picking our base location. So I'll definitely be trying to, you know, evaluate the suggestions, figure out what I think would be the best approach for them, and put that poll out for this week for everybody to start voting so we can start moving into position to start doing everything. I am not British. I have as much British accent as I would Scottish or Irish or I don't know. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try French. Okay, I don't think I can even do a French accent. It's so bad when I'm trying to do my Chinese language studies that I'm like, my accent sounds so bad when I'm trying to say some of these words. I'm like, I'm just sound horrible. Hey, there's my acid mushrooms from earlier. Alright, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Haha. Oh, you know what I can do? I can build at least a power cell charger temporarily, maybe. Something in Chinese? Let me think. Oh, well, yo, ni hao, hello. Ni jiao shenme mingzi is about... I know that, how, what's your name? Ni jiao Mr. Spicy? Or, Senior Spicy, however you want to say it. What the Jan what the Jan the Maygoa, I think is what it is. Maygoa. I live in the US, or my home is in the US. I'm still very much a beginner. And it's bad trying to... the worst part for me is trying to remember what the symbols are, because there are so many symbols. Everything's... like, every symbol's a different word, and some of them are so similar. I've tried writing, and it is worse than me writing in English. That's one thing that will make my handwriting in English look wonderful, is trying to write in Chinese. And it's just one of those things, I picked Chinese because, hey, there's a lot of Chinese restaurants around me, and a lot of people that speak Chinese there. China is a very large country in terms of the world economy now. I don't think that's going to change anytime soon, as much as there are fears of Chinese hacking and all that. And, you know, if I can get Chinese, because it's such a hard language to learn from what people say, I figure trying Japanese next or trying to do French again won't be so bad anymore. But I feel like learning more languages is always a good thing to do. Just more exposure to the way other cultures are. I would love to travel and see a lot of places. I feel like everybody needs to be more open to other people's beliefs and how everybody lives from historical standpoint and modern standpoint. It's important. Did I get detention in school? No. I was actually a very well-behaved child, very good student. For the most part, all the way through school up to college, I was straight A's. And I can't remember what my GPA was in college, but it was like 3.8 range, I think, is what I graduated with. I have a friend, a childhood friend that we grew up together, and you have known each other for so many years. He actually majored in Japanese in college, and he spent, it was over 2 years in Japan living out there teaching English to Japanese students. And I was like, that's a cool thing to say you got to do. He's now a lawyer. Came back and went to law school after he got tired of living in Japan, I guess. But, you know, he got to go out there and hang out in Japan and meet a lot of people that he never would have met otherwise. And he got to experience a culture he never would have met otherwise. Thank you for hanging out, Prime Sonic. Spanish, I can follow Spanish a little bit still. I learned improper Spanish, I would say, in school. You know, everybody had to learn Spanish in school pretty much, or French. And the Spanish teacher taught us Latin American pronunciation, which is very different from traditional Spanish pronunciation. So I can still pick up a little bit, but it's been 15 years at least since I had to actually speak Spanish on a regular basis. So I know, like, you know, habla español, habla inglés, ¿dónde está ese baño? ¿Dónde está el baño? Something like that. Like, I think, ¿dónde está ese baño? Where's the bathroom? Things like that. I can remember those things. My job, I work in IT. What you would call an IT administrator of sorts. I deal with a lot of different companies handling their IT infrastructure, whether it's just maintaining desktops or handling their servers. I used to work as a network admin for an internet provider that did, it was like I was managing 60 locations around the continental US and Puerto Rico. In terms of internet setup, we're trying to bring better internet to Puerto Rico, and then the company failed. ¿Dónde está el baño? Okay, so where is the bathroom? And then, you know, there's some other phrases I'm sure if I could remember from Viva La Bam, I could probably remember some others. Like, that episode of Viva La Bam where they were messing with his Uncle Vito, made him try to learn all this Spanish. And the one phrase they, of course, made him get wrong was, may I touch your breast? And they had him saying, molestas la breastas. But Spanish I don't remember much of. I just have not had to use it very much. It's funny, as many people would think you would speak Spanish in this country. Most of the interaction I've had with people from Mexico, Latin America, a lot more people from Guatemala. You know, and other variations where it's like I could not even understand their accent. What words I did remember in Spanish, I couldn't understand their accent when they did. And then, so you have, it's funny, most of those that are the adults, they have their kids in school here and they come in as translators. So I don't even have to worry about Spanish. Again, I just thought Chinese would be... if I can do Chinese, I can cover any other language. Because Chinese is supposed to be so hard. ¿Te gusta este juego bien mucho? Verdad. I am not sure about that one. Literally lived in Italy for 3 years. Italy is one place I would like to visit too. Mainly go to like... I'd like to go to Rome, of course. See certain areas of Rome. Like the, you know, Colosseum, things like that. Of course, natural landmarks. I'd love to travel all through Europe. That would be a big thing for me. Just travel all through majority of Europe, going, you know, a few days in each location, moving on to another area, and just spend like, you know, 2 or 3 months traveling would be awesome. Bangla language. I am not sure where that one is. Bengali, Hindi, and Arabic, as well as English. You are, you're kind of where I want to be. I want to be able to say, I want to know a lot of languages. I feel like being able to say I'm a polyglot is just a cool thing. To be able to say you know a lot of languages. It doesn't really mean you're cultured, but it does mean you've taken time to learn at least somewhat about some other people's culture. And just that you put in the time and effort to say, I worked to learn this language and speak it. Awesome Sauce, thank you for hanging out. And thank you for trying to keep that list. I think I've got it pretty well in my head. We are going to be wrapping up shortly. So, you know what? I was asked by Communist Boy to do this. We will try this. Let me go ahead and make sure I've got everything emptied out of my inventory I don't need. Alright. I'm going to save. We're going to grab a bunch of the floaters real quick, which will be out this way towards where I got my Cyclops. And we're going to try this glitch with the floaters and the survival pod, the escape pod. Because he wanted me to try that. And, you know, of course now I'm looking for the floaters and they don't want to be, like, readily apparent. You know, it looks almost like it's my base out in the distance from my other game save, but it's not. Ah, there we go. Ton of floaters right here. I knew I'd find them somewhere around this area. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there goes that one. I don't think 5's enough. If we're gonna do this glitch, and just to do it for fun, I'm going to go overkill. I mean, more is better. There it goes. Alright. So now we've got enough. Oh, yeah, no point scanning. I'm saved. Stand on top and throw them below me into the life pod. Alright. Ah, Bengali is the national language of Bangladesh. Alright, thank you. I've learned something new. So here we go. I would keep going longer, but I am kind of a little irritated that my mod is not working right now. I'm assuming maybe when I updated something, it broke, or maybe it's something with the fact that I had, I've been playing for so long, it's just acting funny trying to build now. So I'll have to check the mods and see what happens with that. Alright, so we got number 6. Oh, he hit me. Quit hitting me. Alright. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Because it's not floating up. There? No? Oh! Back. I'm not seeing it do anything. Is this what you're meaning? Like, because you say stand and throw it down, so I'm doing that. QMod Manager got updated. Maybe that's what I'm missing. I know I did update some other mods recently. I think I updated that one. Get lucky? Well, I've got enough floaters. I think I would get lucky. Let's stack floaters. Can I do it? No. It's not stacking either. I'm almost dead from the floaters. Let's try go inside again. Up. Perfect. Go back up. Oh, they bit me as I stepped out. Alright, so he managed to, I guess, latch on from the side there. I wonder... Oh, no. Let's try this. Let's toss it in the... Try tossing it about in the water a little bit more. Maybe see if I get it into the water area and have it like act like it's grabbed it and then float it. Because I know they bounce out of the water. They like to do that little weirdness where they'll just keep bouncing out of the water. Ah. Come on. Just far enough out. Not working. Right down the middle. Nope. Alright, fine. We're going to try it from here. That... Alright, it's on the underside. I'm assuming that, you know, counts. It's not doing anything there. I don't think it's... Glitch out me. I went through like how many of those? A dozen? Before it got my health too low? Alright, we'll try up to the point that I'm about to die from low health. Let me actually try, like, here. It moves me off to the side. Looks like it's pushing me up higher with each one, almost. And then it drops me down. Look at him! He's just spinning. It's got me, like, standing on him. Oh, I could technically try to stack them up and go higher. Oh. Try and throw out the Oh, we got it! Sort of. I didn't go up. I went out in the other direction. But it worked. That's interesting. So I managed to launch myself at least to the side there. Now, that did lower me down. It did cause me to arc. So it's not like I just kept going infinitely at that rate of propulsion. It kind of, you know, slowly lowered me down and I dropped. Give me the floaters. We're gonna try. Oh yeah, gotta just climb up this way too. All right, heal. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try to get on top. And I think what happened with that one is I kind of like stood on it, and when I grabbed one, maybe is what it did. That's not working so well. Oh, it just knocks me to the side. Ladder. So yeah, ladder just launched me off. Let's see if I can time it or get it the right spot now. Special on February 21st after the stream. Alright, I will try to do that after this stream. Let's go ahead and eat or use that. Oh, come on. Let me back up. Alright. Ladder, launch. That's not... Get out of the way. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. I think you gotta get just the right spot so it vertically launches you the right way, and that's not seeming to work for me. That's definitely a get it just right, and then you might not be able to get it again for a long time. But yeah, that's interesting. I did not know about that little glitchy thing there with that launching out. Oh yeah, it just launches me further away. But that one stuck me higher. I can climb back up this way. Alright, last one. I think this is going to kill me. Yep, I'm dead. Okay. So, yeah. A bug. Interesting bug. I died. It didn't say I lost any inventory. We're going to go ahead and call it an end to the stream. I am going to keep my list together for the ideas and try to get that put together. I will check the February 21st. And we will get things going. I will try to get my mods updated so I can actually do the equipment storage setup in the Cyclops before. And, we'll see what happens. Jason, I have not tried putting, floaters on Leviathan. Usually I'm more worried about, you know, them eating me kind of thing. But yeah, we might try that later on. Maybe if you remind me on the next stream, we'll try that and see. But yeah, I'm going to work on getting some stuff. Maybe see if I can get the Aurora finished up this week so that we have the leaks fixed. Can use the nice rebreather for deeper dives. And again, Discord, if you want to check it out, I will add it to the description for when the video goes live. But for now, you can go to the main channel page and on my cover photo, and the little links there, it's going to have the Discord link, so you can join on that, and we'll hang out there. I'll be on for a little bit, but I do have some other stuff I got to do as well, and get some more stuff prepped for videos this week. But thanks for hanging out, and this was a fun first stream, a very productive first stream. We got so much done. Cyclops is already built even. I mean, that's amazing how fast this is going today. Bye, Elena. Thank you for hanging out too. Bye, everybody. Thank you for a great first stream. We will do this again next week. Same time, same place, same spicy face. Well, I'm Mr. Spicy. I will see you guys next time.